We used to kind of joke about this at Lifecycle Insights. Like the typical MSP enters every QBR the same way. Knock knock, I need money. Right? $2 widget, $4 widget, whatever it is. Like I'm just coming in here to ask you for it. And the point about education and preparation, those two go side by side.
Yeah.
Right? The education comes in doing a small risk assessment and saying, "Hey, Mr. Customer, this is where you live today, and this is the risk and the exposure that you carry with you into tomorrow and the next day and the next day until you choose to behave differently."
Mhm.
Now, behaving differently has a cost, right? Breaking up with the status quo has a cost, and the status quo has a cost too, right? We stay here, we probably get breached, and we probably have a really expensive incident. But if we talk about that, and somebody said, do you think we should be putting a dollar value on risk? I don't think so. I think it comes across very, very fuddy. It's very much that fear selling. I'd rather put a dollar value on education and sit down with the customer and say, I'm willing to spend the time to show you where you are today and what it costs to do something better.
Yeah.
And this is where budgeting is key. If every MSP on this call, think about your favorite client, your best client, the one that does almost everything you tell them to do, who in that organization, and they're a good organization because you like them, they're obviously good folks. Who in that organization is qualified to budget for all of their technology spend? If any of you were able to put somebody's face with a name on that title, I'll be stunned because the answer is nobody. Nobody in that organization can tell them how much money it costs, even to replace all their technology and buy the next license for Adobe and the next line of business. Nobody can even put all that together, much less tell them what security looks like. That's your job. As the MSP, you literally have one job, and it's to not show up and go, knock, knock, I need more money. It's to say 12, 18, 24 months from now, we're going to be looking for you to make some different spend. We're going to be looking for you to do that server project. And that, it's 2012 is dead. If we haven't replaced it by now, we got a problem, right? We should have been talking about that a year and a half ago. And so if we're setting it up, instead of the customer going, well, maybe I'm willing to spend some money today, instead you come in for the third, fourth, fifth QBR. You go, remember that thing we talked about the last 4 times? Today's the day. The money's due. I'll take the check when I leave, right? And that way they're prepared for it. They know it's coming. And Service Leadership just released their annual profitability report, and they showed that MSPs who do that, who have a regular strategic cadence with their customer, and who provide